I was like a C student. Didn't really do that good. Didn't really do that bad. To be honest, I just wanted out of high school. Didn't have any plans, no. My dad wanted me to go to Pat Transit and work, but I didn't want to do that at the time. Just too busy having fun, you know. What did I do right after high school? I got a job at the local convenience store. I was 18. I was looking in the want ads and I seen a position at a local canvas company. When I first started at 2Max, I was a shipper receiver. I used to package up and finish covers. When I first applied at 2Max, there was 3 brothers that owned the company and their retired dad that came in every day. Well, they hired me. I was a shipper, and then I, progressed to cutting stuff, and then I had a knack for measuring, so I started measuring boats for covers. It was just good timing on my part, I think. The 3 brothers, they couldn't get along, so the first 5 years I worked there. After the first 5 years, Don, the oldest brother, they couldn't get along, so he was bought out. So I kind of took his position on going on the road and measuring boats and stuff like that. No, it wasn't my intention at all. No, they just sent me out one day and I did it, and I did it better than they could do it. So I kept doing it. It took them 3 trips to do a cover. It only took me 1. Let's put it that way. Originally at 2Max, I worked right at the shop. I didn't have to travel. But as I stayed there longer and measured more, I had to go on the road a lot. And I was traveling 35,000 miles a year, So, and then I just decided to quit.
Well, explain why you wanted to be done with that place.
Nepotism. When you work for a family business, you kind of peak because new family members come in, and they change things. They want to change the way they do business, So you can't really go too far in a family business. You really can't. Unless you start your own family business. My job was to I dealt with retail. There was 3 tiers of business. It was retail, dealers, and then manufacturers. As time went on, my bosses seen that dealing with manufacturers was like cookie cutting, like instant money, like quick money. And they phased out retail and they phased out dealers. So that's how my job kind of got phased out. Well, they announced to their customers that they were no longer doing business with them the same day that I quit. So all those customers that I had for 30 years, they stuck with me. And I kind of picked and chose who I wanted to do business with. And that's the good thing about your own business and your own boss. You can pick who you want to do work for. See, my plan was after 30 years of 2Max was to stay home for a while, take it easy, focus on my health. Well, when I was doing that, a lot of my old customers reached out to me, and that's kind of why I went in that direction. I can make my own schedule. I can kind of pick and choose who I want to do work for. Basically, it's just, freedom. That's what it boils down to. 30 years of listening to somebody sucks. I am grateful for having a job the same job for 30 years, because that allowed me to learn everything about the business. Even though it was scary quitting 2Max, not really knowing if I could succeed in the business, it's pretty scary, you know. And I made it work. A couple things that helped was learning and knowing how to do and make boat covers, and being able to pass that down to my son Josh, to keep it a family business and have him learn how to do it, have a trade. If you work for somebody for a long period of time, and you really knew the business and you know how to do it, and there's a market out there for it, just do it. Just take a chance.